Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft video. So in today's video we are going to be talking about what class you should play in dungeons. There are 5 classes in dungeons, whether it being healer, tank, berserker, mage, or archer. All of them have their own uses and all of them can be pretty good with the correct gear. So today we're going to be talking about what class you should play. But before we start the video, please subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and it would mean the world if we hit 1,000 subscribers before June. So yeah, that out of the way, let's get right into the video. With Archer, pros are you deal a bunch of damage, and there aren't that many out there, meaning that you won't have a duplicate Archer that often. So if we look at the zombie, and we just do this, 568,000 damage. This is just with a super undead bow, not a potato bow. I'm not cat at 28, so I don't have a death bow. This doesn't even have overload. It has Soul Eater 2, and I'm dealing that much damage. And that's outside of dungeons. Think how much damage is going to deal inside of dungeons. So yeah, those are the pros of Archer. Cons are Archer is super expensive. You need 4 bone rings, an ice spray wand, a 1-for-all giant sword, and a super undead bow or a death bow. All of the bone rings have to be recommed, having spiritual reforge on it, and 5-starred, along with being hot potato booked, fuminged, if you want to go that far, having overload 5 and soul eater 5. Just on the bone rings alone, that's going to run you about 200 million coins, not to mention even the giant sword or the ice spray wand, which ice spray wand isn't even that bad anymore. It's only 13 million coins. Prices have come down a lot since, but that's still expensive, along with the death bow being 5 million coins. If you can't afford a death bow, just use super undead bow. I think everyone's Catacomb 16 at this point. And then you're going to want to pick yourself up some Necron armor, and even then, archers literally have 0 effective HP. Even after that, you're going to need like an Ender Dragon pet, a Yeti pet, a Blue Whale, and a Wither Skeleton pet, and then you're good. But by then, you've already blown almost 500 million coins. And that's a lot. So that's a big con about Archer. If you have enough money to blow on being an Archer, go for it. It will really pay back. It's worth it. Being an Archer is worth it. And it's also fun using bone rings. Like, just hearing it. Like, after a while, you'll get the rhythm. Then we go on to Berserker. Pros about Berserker class, it is extremely cheap. All you really need to be able to beat floor 6 is a baby Yeti pet above level 60 or 70, 3/4 Shadow Assassin, Vivid Fragged Ancients with a Zombie Knight chestplate, and a Withered Flower Truth. That will run you less than 100 million coins, compared to Archer, which will run you 500 million coins. Berserker is not viable past floor 6. Berserker is not viable past floor 6 because you won't be contributing to the team. With Archer, you will be contributing to the team because you have high DPS, but with Berserker, you will not because you don't have high DPS. All you do is just survive. And you won't really be contributing to the team if you just survive. They'd rather just replace you with another mage. So that's the con about Berserker. So then we move on to Healer. Healer, the pro about Healer is, well, every single team appreciates a healer. No matter what level healer you are, as long as you are about Catacombs 20 and you're pretty decent, you can probably survive a lot more than every other class can. And being a healer is fairly cheap. If we go over to the auction house, if we search up Necromancer armor, this stuff is so cheap. 500,000 for the helmet. 1 million coin, 1.5 million coins for the boots. The leggings. 1.5 million coins for the boots. The leggings. 3.2 million coins. I might pick that up. The leggings, 3.9 to 4 million coins. Don't even get me started on the chestplate. The chestplate is so cheap now. After the Kismet Feather was released, only being 17 million coins. You can probably pick up a full set for less than 25 million coins, fully 5-starred. Just add Giant on it, and you can probably survive floor 6. Giant or Perfect on it, or Reinforced if you're that broke. But yeah. Cons about a healer is you won't be dealing any damage in the boss fight. All you'll be doing is just surviving. You will be healing teammates, but that's not much. Like, as long as they can already survive, that won't be much help. So that's the con about healer. The pros about mage are it's viable. It's always been viable. It's just a well-rounded class overall. It's just, as long as you're a good catacombs level, you probably will not get kicked from a party. But after a point, mage gets expensive. Because after a point, you'll need to get Storm Armor, you'll need to get Hyperion, then maybe Chimera. So that's a con. You also have low EHP as an archer, or you also have low HP as a mage. So that's an issue. But besides that, mage is a very well-rounded class, and it is probably the most broken class, and all the admins hate it because how broken it has been. Finally, we go over to tank, the least used class. Tank it's just not a viable option. If you start to die, then just play tank. But besides that, there's nothing good about tank, there's nothing bad about tank. It just exists because we don't know why it exists. Okay? It's just like Jerry. But with that out of the way, I hope this helps you decide what class to play. If you don't know what gear to use, there's always class guides out there. In my opinion, if I would be ranking them, in last place would be tank, then healer, then berserker, then archer, then mage. But that's as the competitive if you have max gear like Hyperion for mage, bone rings for archer. But if you're just starting out, I would say but if you're just starting out, then I would say just play berserker until you are starting to get better. So yeah, with that out of the way, that'll be ending the video. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bye.